Another one.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked.
Hi guys, this is Rachelle. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, it's been a while since I've been here. I want to talk about post-op tummy tuck / relationship, my latest relationship. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know what other video you would like to see. For starters, I'm sitting in my living room, and the reason I'm all stiff is because I'm wearing my G-sculpt. So if I stand up, my G-sculpt, and this is my post-op tummy tuck. Okay, here's the thing. Sorry, I had to cover myself up. After my abdominoplasty, my belly button started tightening up, so that's why I look like that. And then I tried to cover it with a belly button ring, and then that didn't work. It popped right out. So what I did a tattoo right on top of it, as you can tell, and it's beautiful. I love it. I don't know if I should put more color on it, but I love it. I'm still losing weight. This is my side. That's my other side. When I first, maybe 6 months into my tummy tuck, I was 177. Now I'm 180. I mean, I gained weight a little bit, but my plan is to lose more because my weight goal, it's 165, 160, 165. Anyway, if you like to know more, I can post more pictures. So, like I said, I wanted to talk about that / relationship. Here's what's been going on. Let me back up a little bit for a year. So in December, I don't know if any of you remember my last video. I was talking about how I got back with my ex-husband. I'm giving you a quick review on a whole year. December 7th, my best friend and I went to a party. I'm Haitian. We went to a Haitian party, had fun and everything. That same December, that's next day, I went to Missouri to visit my oldest daughter because she's in the army. And in February, my ex-husband and I went to Las Vegas. We came back February 21st, and there was a fire December 22nd, and my best friend got burned on the fire, and her and her mother didn't make it out. So that's been my yearly journey. I've been down, I've been sad. Now it's January 13th, it's going into a year now, and I'm feeling it already. I remember all the good times we had. She was a true friend. She was a true friend. You don't even have to ask her for anything for her to volunteer. She was a good person. She even called me her twin sister, and I'm flattered. I can post her picture up on the screen. In April, my dad got sick. They thought he had COVID because, you know, March, COVID was going crazy. Everybody's scared. So my dad got sick. They thought he had COVID. They put him on ventilator, and COVID test came back negative. He had pneumonia. We'll put him on a ventilator, took a toll on him. In May, he died. June 6th, we had a service for him. June 8th, my mom died. It's like, can't catch a break. My job felt sorry for me. Everybody feels sorry for me. But I was still grateful because I have 4 children, 3 girls and a boy. My kids were still good. Oh, back to April, my ex-husband and I got separated again, and we call it quit for good. For good. That was back in April. But so he wasn't there for me when my mom and my dad passed, which I would have liked because he's very understanding when it comes to things like that. But I was fortunate he was there for me when my best friend died. And then I had a good break. I'm dating. In November, my other best friend, my male best friend, died. He had COVID. I heard he was at the hospital for 22 days, and then he did not make it. Once again, my heart was broken because a lot of people that I had loved was vanished from my life, and it was not by choice, and I had to deal with it. So now, let me tell you the good thing. Starting in October, I met a nurse on the Facebook dating site. So we clicked instantly. We had a good conversation instantly. I think we even talked over the phone instantly because the communication was so nice and intense. And he's Black American. I'm Haitian, but he has a bunch of Haitian friends, so he know my culture a little bit. So it was a thrill for us to talk because he know a little bit about, you know, my culture, my people. Anyway, and then we met maybe 3 weeks later, and he had some complication going on into his life. We still talking, we still talk. We're not in a relationship, we're friends, we talk. He's a nice person, a little arrogant at times when he wants to, but knowing me, I'll put him down, letting him know, who the hell you think you're talking to? You know, you better calm down. Nice person. He's been through a lot too. My mom died June 8, his mom died June 9. So we share a few things, and he lost a couple stuff in his life too. Anyway, and then in November, or is it beginning of December, I met a teacher. Like him. Very nice. Personality. The height was a little low for me because I'm used to people being 10, 11 and up. He was 5'9", but that wasn't a deal breaker. He teach math, very smart. He's Black American with hazel eye. He looked kind of like mixed, but he said he's not. Maybe his dad's side might be mixed, but he don't consider himself mixed. Nice hair, you know, nice color, nice complexion, you know. I'm like a caramel color. He's like a Spanish kind of color. Anyway, I like him. Personality is on point. He'll be on the phone with me for 5 hours. We'll talk about family, friends, kids. He has 2 kids. Back to the nurse, he has no kids, but this one we had that in common because he has 2 kids and I have 4. We were able to talk about a lot, and especially when I met him, it was the time that people were on a break from school, so he had that kind of time to share with me. And we'll be on the phone every single day, especially I work nights, for like 5 hours, 6 hours, and we'll text throughout the day. And then I met him in person, and he had a couple stuff that did not work for me. That was a deal breaker, which I don't have to say it, but there was a couple stuff that was a deal breaker for me that I didn't know seeing him in person. And like I said, it was a deal breaker. This is not something I wanted to deal with. This is something I never liked, and that was a no-no for me. He wanted to fix it. The problem would have been between $30,000 to $50,000. He said if I wanna keep seeing him, he'll try to fix it. But I told him he should have done that on his own term. He shouldn't be doing it for people. He shouldn't be doing it for me, because that's what I call self-care. Like for me, I feel like the scar that was on my belly, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother anybody, because after my ex-husband, I date, but I haven't been sexually active since April. But that didn't bother anybody, but it bothers me. So my point is, when something bothering you, you fix it for yourself. You don't do it for others. Anyway, he wanted to do that, but I'm like, okay, how long is that going to take? I already know you're dealing with that issue, so I'm gonna know. I didn't meet you like that, right? He got mad at me. He hung up the phone on me because I told him it's a deal breaker. That's not gonna happen. But I like the nurse. He's hot. He works out. He's like 190. He's like almost 5'11", 5'10" and a half. He's handsome. He's like a pretty boy. If I can put the teacher's personality with the nurse, I'll be madly in love. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. And the teacher was like 5'9", 225 pounds. Right now, like I said, I gained weight. I'm like 275, 280. I happened on my scale today. I was like 179.8, so around 280. I mean 180. But my goal, that's not my goal yet. Anyway, long story short, I think that's where I want to get at between my journey, my tummy tuck, and my love life. And now, in December, guess who wants to date me again? My ex-husband. He came over with flowers. Can I see the flower? He came over with flowers. There's a speaker that I saw. Yeah, the speaker. Look, this is flowers for my ex-husband. He came over with flowers. Isn't that beautiful? So he came over. He bought me flowers. He bought my favorite alcohol, which is Long Island iced tea. There's a speaker that he had, and then I liked it. He bought that for me. And then I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why are you being so nice? He's extra nice. Like, I've seen that side before whenever we broke up, because we've been broken up for like a good 10 times throughout our 8-year relationship. So I'm like, okay, I've seen that side before. Whenever you want to come back, you extra nice. What's going on? He's like, if I tell you, will you give it to me? And I said, I can't tell you I'm going to give you something I don't have. I need to know what it is first. He said, I want us. And that was this morning, like maybe 30 minutes ago. And I said, as much as I love you, but we cannot be under the same roof. We can't deal with each other. We tried it for 8 years. And at times it gets miserable. At times it's wonderful. I love the man. He loved my kids. My oldest daughter, which is 23, really, really loved him. My other kids really tolerates him. He's been there for us. When my mom was at a nursing home, he'll go there and cut her hair. When my mom lived with me for 11 months. He was there. He'll change her, whether she has number 1, number 2. He's a wonderful person. But for us, we can't do it. We fight, we argue, because I'll give you an example. If he put something there and I said, that's not usually where I put it, he'll find every excuses to fight with me. It belongs there. And then it's like, okay, this is my house. You don't live here no more. If you come to visit, or if you come for an hour, or you just stopping by, if I said that's where I want this, that's where I want it. And it'll become a big deal. And I'm like, that's why I don't want to deal with you, because you're too stubborn. And he admit that he's very selfish. He really loves himself. That's why he has a problem. Really dealing with people unless he really loves people. And he told me he can change a little bit to what's the word I'm trying to use, to accommodate me. But I've heard that before and I'm not falling for it, so that's not working for me. Anyway, to summarize that, no husband. I don't want to date him no more. Thank you for the gifts. The teacher, not anymore, because it's a deal breaker. The nurse, I'm still seeing him, but I know it's not gonna go anywhere, because he's dealing with past issue from his past relationship. I think he's still dwelling on it. I think he's still emotional about it. I don't think he's emotionally ready, but I'm still dealing with him because I like him, until maybe I find Mr. Right. I just turned 40 in December 1st. I don't want to be by myself. I want a serious relationship, but with somebody that's ready. Anyway, I don't know if this video will not bring anything to anybody, but it's kind of like amusing knowing my life story a little bit. If you like to know anything, if you want any updates on anything, I do hair updates too. I did my hair myself. I did hair too. I do makeup. What else do I do? I talk about stuff like that. If there's a subject you would like to hear, let me know. Oh, and if you look back on some of my videos under Rachelle L, you will see hair video how I had my hair to like this, and my hair is like onto my shoulder now a year later. And I do this, that's a crochet, as protective styles. And all three of my daughters are helping me do that. My oldest is telling me what to put, and the little ones, which are 11 years old, the twins, they put stuff on my hair, they help out. So my journey has been sad and amazing throughout the year. I don't want to make this any longer. If you want to know anything else, comment down below, and you know, give me your opinion, what you like about the video, what you don't like. Don't forget to subscribe. And once again, this is Rachelle L, and thank you for stopping by.
You went away. You've been spending